Hi, I'm Mr. Miller, room 8113. Every day when you come to this class, I'm going to greet you with a little question. I hope you know the answer to it. It doesn't matter, the answer will be right there. And every day when you come to this class, as you enter, I will give you a piece of paper, which will probably have something for you to do at the start of class. Today, I'm going to give you a blank roster. And next to your name, I want you to put your cell phone number and your parent's cell phone number. Either your mom's or your dad's, or your legal guardian. And then, I hope you come into my classroom and get ready to get started to work.
If you didn't notice, I have 7 tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one big picnic table. This is where you'll be sitting in my class and where you'll be doing your math. Once you find your seat, notice to the left, as you enter the room, there will be an agenda. And on that agenda, it'll tell you a little brief summary of what we're probably going to do that day. Also, you're probably very curious as to when the class is going to be over. Me too. So up here, I'll have the bell schedule posted. I also have the bell schedule posted up here in handwriting for each of the different types of bells. Block schedule, LTM schedule, that's where you come in a little late, and the regular bell. That's where you go to every class period for the entire day, 1 through 7.
This year, I'll be teaching pre-calculus, calculus AB, and calculus BC. Now, if you're in my pre-calculus class, it's going to be a little bit different. But if you're either in my AB or BC calculus class, those two classes are basically run the same. They just go over a little bit different material. Now, for my pre-calculus students, there's going to be a little syllabus for you. And on this syllabus, it will show you what the grading rubric is. And it'll give you some other information. For my calculus students, also the syllabus. And it will give you, again, the grading rubric and some other information you'll probably like to know for this course. Now, the first day, we're going to be seeing everyone. Everyone, all 195 of my students will be getting a parent email request. This is worth 1 test grade, 100 points, just for getting your parents to put down their email address. Actually, they have to email me in order for you to get credit. On the back side of the parent email request form is the permission to view rated material. I'm not going to show any movies during my class. However, I do sometimes assign YouTube videos. Now, one of the people that I recommend if you're going into engineering is a YouTuber by the name of Engineered Truth. And he sometimes uses profanity or language that is too mature for a certain audience. I hope all of you are mature enough to handle his occasional bad word here and there. Otherwise, he has some pretty good information, especially if you want to be any type of engineer or programmer. The first day of school, you know we're going to go over classroom rules, okay? So rule number 1 for my class is classroom stuff. No sleeping. The deal is, if you're that tired, ask to go to the nurse. She has a blanket and a pillow for you. And you'll catch up on your Z's that you missed out on last night playing Pokemon Go. Rule number 2 is no phone and no buds. I will take them. Certain activities we will require you to have a phone or a laptop even. But for the most part, no phone, no buds. I'll take it. Rule number 3 is a courtesy rule for the bathroom. Now, T is for time. So less than 10 minutes on the bathroom pass. Again, if you think you're going to take longer than 10 minutes to go to the bathroom, ask for a pass to go to the nurse. I hear she's got a very clean restroom facility for you. The other rules I'd like to discuss are the testing rules. Now, notice I don't have up here no cheating. It's going to be real difficult to cheat in my class because I put out 5 different copies, 5 different versions of the test. So, while you're taking the test, no talking. Can't have it, won't have it. If you finish early, that doesn't mean you get to start talking to somebody else. Some people need all the time that is allocated in order to finish the test. So if you finish early, leave. Go to the media center. Go to Miss Foster. Some of y'all are in student government or ROTC. Please ask for a pass and you are permitted to go. Don't just go somewhere to hang out though. Otherwise, I'll ask you to pull out some other work and go ahead and do that. If absent during a test, if you miss that test, you're going to retake the next test the next day during lunch. I don't have any class period during lunch. So during lunch A or B, you come back the next day and you take that test. Now, you might have missed the review for that test. That's okay. I post a review on YouTube of the test you're going to be taking. So there's no excuse that you missed the review session. Some people watch it 30 or 40 times. Please let me know so I can monetize that video and make a few extra pennies off of you learning some math.
I'm really big on this phone app called Remind. All it is where I can send you a text to your phone from my computer. And what I do is I assign notes. Usually, notes is going to be your homework. I also give some problems, but for the most part, I do the Khan Academy flip. I have you take notes at home before we do the lesson. And that way, when we start going over problems in class, you have an idea of what we're going to be doing.
Now, for pre-calculus, you're going to text 81010. And if that
doesn't work, you're going to type that number in. 540-585-4948. And when you type that number in as who you're sending it to, what you're going to text them is this code. 02A4F. That's for my pre-calculus students. For my calculus AB students, same text, same number. 4C2FF. For my calculus BC students, it's going to be DGBH6. Enter your last name, then your first name when it prompts you. It will ask you for a name. Please, no funny names. Also, if your parents would like to be on my remind list, that's okay also. I don't just use it for homework. If we have an activity, if I'm going to be absent, I will send out a remind to let you know. Since a lot of the homework will be notes from YouTube videos, these are the YouTubers that I usually assign.
NoEdge38, that's me. I have my own YouTube channel, and not only do I have math videos, I have funny videos of my wife, Miss Blue. This one, Patrick JMT, Just Math Tutoring, he's probably the best, especially at the high-level stuff such as pre-calculus and calculus. Math BFF, a lot of people like her because she talks really slow, and you can take the note while listening to her. You don't have to stop the video. One of my favorites is this Korean guy named Black Pen Red Pen. This guy is really good, and he has a lot of tricks up his sleeves, and he also shows you how to use the calculator on a lot of this stuff. Again, the top YouTubers for this class will be Millage38, that's me, Patrick JMT, Matt BFF, and Black Pen Red Pen.
These are the calculators we'll be using in class. This one here, this Casio, we'll be using in both PreCalculus and Calculus. If you would like to go ahead and get one of these, I recommend it. It's anywhere from $13 to $20. Now, for my calculus students, this is one of the requirements that you have to buy this Texas Instruments TI-84 Plus. This is the newer one. Right now, this calculator is on sale at Walmart and Target for about $80. Retail is about $149. I hate to have you go out and get this, but it's one of the things that's going to help you on the AP exam.